4 hours of driving on I-75, a major thoroughfare through Florida. 4 hours. And I only saw one Tesla car. I'm telling you, people are afraid to take them on a road trip. They're half cars. They're for suburbs and city, and don't go near the highway with them because you might get stuck on the highway with running out of battery, just like on a cell phone. Driving up here made me think of my neighbor John and his wife Mame. John and Mame. They were older than Sharon and I. But made me think about, he took a trip when he was retired, a little absent-minded. John and Mame got in their car going up I-95, and they got about an hour, hour and a half into their trip, their vacation. And Mame suddenly said to John, "I can't find the money. I think I left the money at home." They had to turn around an hour and a half back to the house to get their cash. Which also reminds me, when I first got to Miami in the early 60s, so I was a newbie from out of town. Now here's what the deal was back in the early 60s in Miami. If you were born and raised in Miami like John was, you knew, and someone got you a job, you either went to work for Florida Power and Light or Bell Telephone, or you got on the fire department or the police department. Those are the only 4 jobs that paid any money in Miami. Unfortunately, like newbies like me who had no connections and just recently moved to Miami, there was nothing for me but minimum wage labor jobs. And that's the way it worked back then. If you were a local, you knew where you were headed when you graduated from high school. Florida Power Light, telephone company, fire department, or the police department, or you got work with the county or the city. I didn't get any of it, which I'm happy. I didn't want a government job to begin with. I worked for government as someone who's lent out in engineering work. And government people, they're not lazy, they're taught to be lazy. They can be very ambitious when they start, but they learn quick. Quit busting your butt. You're gonna get paid anyway.